this is lame and you'd rather look like this, you're already lowering your chances of making
the lames win the more and more years pass. Slow grind better than no grind,
legally,
and it's definitely better than
you're
the sale in hell.
lowering your chances of making more than minimum wage, as you're gonna be a felon. You're setting yourself up for failure and to be nothing more than a fucking hashtag on your homie's Instagram page. See, Fatslime thought it was funny to post on TikTok when me and bro tried to change because it's 2025,
but a sweet walk past us with a peanut butter 19 next with a crisp back mag.
He's talking about robbing a soft kid for his gun.
When did being slimy and stealing and I guess has that always been a street, or did that just become cool? Because since when do we go on TikTok and talk about taking guns, gang? TikTok, YouTube. What's good, family? It's MasoMoney back with another video. So as y'all can see, first week of high school versus last week of high school. So if y'all don't know, I've been doing a lot of stuff with high schoolers since I've been back in the area. And what happens is these kids be going from 8th grade, whatever, they come in to school, they look a little bit goofy. By the time they leaving out of school, they be full-blown street dudes. Especially when you be in a place like, you know, Chicago, or let's think where else they're like that at. Louisiana, they're like that. The DMV, they're like that. Pretty much any treacherous environment. I believe this dude is from Memphis. So this kid became a rapper, and he was a high school graduate. Keyword was. So we're about to hear his story. His name was FBG Fatslime, and he changed his life for the worse. And for that reason, he's no longer with us, sadly. So let's watch this video together. Let's get straight into it.
Friday, August 22nd, 2025, the Shelby County Sheriff's Office responded to a call for shots fired in the Memphis neighborhood of Cordova.
We already know about
Arriving
Memphis.
on scene, deputies would make a grim discovery.
These folks just let it off in the Dover, man. Only on Blackwood News.
Oh, they moving different.
Damn. All the sheriffs are out here. They still putting up too, man.
Broad daylight popping.
We in Cordova with it. Active scene. Oh, it was a homicide in Cordova, man. We on Berry Hill and Chimney Rock. But a man still in this vehicle. It's a Chevy Trent.
Do you hear me?
The body's in there, man. It's a homicide. Yeah, it goes down everywhere, man.
Where you play?
We're here in the county part.
At 5:40 p.m., a young man was pronounced dead, laid out in his vehicle with the windows shattered. His body sat in the driver's seat, but slumped over into the passenger seat, indicating he was shot through the driver's side window. The next day, the victim was identified as 18-year-old Antonio Sykes Jr., a 2025 graduate of Germantown
to the
High.
streets.
In grief and disbelief, Mrs. Harris, the
babies,
president of G-Town High's parent-teacher student organization, took to Instagram with a post stating, "With a heavy heart, I just received the devastating news that one of my babies has been killed." He always made sure to stop by study hall to see Mrs. Harris and grab some snacks.
See the interaction on it. He made the big news. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I nicknamed him Snacks. I'll never forget prom night. He spotted me before I saw him and proudly said, "Mrs. Harris, you like my prom fit?" He was so happy. Then at graduation, he made sure to find me again. I was so proud of him because he was so proud of himself. This one hurts deeply. My prayers go out to his family. Rest in love, Antonio. Love, Mrs. Harris. In school, Antonio may have been perceived one way, but outside of school in the streets of Memphis, he went by the name FBG Fatslime.
That is a big ass gun.
On Instagram, he dropped a live performance titled "I Did It" while wearing his cap and gown, smoking, and holding an AR pistol. On TikTok, he'd even make a post showing his first day in high school and then his last.
That's cool.
In his mind, he probably felt like this was some type of glow up, like he elevated into a gangster. spreading maybe $1,000, leaving the tag on his $100 jeans, a Glock in his waist, and ARP against the wall. This was who he wanted to be. And during his 4 years in high school, apparently it's who
You
he
become
became.
what you think about.
But
Good or
now
bad.
looking at the pictures as if they were two different people. The one on the left looks like he stays out of trouble, while the one on the right is running towards it. Fatslime was dropping diss songs, flexing guns in every video, and even went as far as dissing the dead. But his actions weren't in line with the lifestyle he portrayed. He was acting like a killer, but on TikTok, he'd post in the same Chevy Captiva he'd later be killed in. You'd think he'd know not to post his own.
So he's online playing Slider, but he's making TikToks like he's a normal guy in his vehicle? Gang, you can only do that if you don't have enemies. You can't post none of your stuff. I ain't gonna lie, if I had enemies to where I needed to keep it on me, I wouldn't even be wearing the same outfits over and over again, so they can't spot me. He's showing his V. And y'all know that didn't go just unnoticed because they said that they looked right in that driver's side of the car and got up with him. Come on, bro. You gotta be smarter, man.
Active. Even in social media comments, many were surprised by
even
his
if he ain't
death,
caught one, I bet he blew
unaware
that
he was actually into it enough to actually be killed. A little over a month ago, Fatslime sat down for his very first interview.
He just powerball a Perky game?
He described how he became a rapper in less than a year, how his music took off through TikTok, and even gave insight on his plans for the future.
He died for the TikTok game?
Future he wouldn't live to see.
Come on, shorty.
What's going on? This your boy Fatslime, and I'm here with Kiwi.
Let me know something.
First interview?
Kiwi?
Yeah, first jump. Started posting on TikTok shit, and then on Instagram. And yeah, I hit my first meal.
You went up
I ain't even ready to year yet. I'm focused on this shit. I'm finna move to Nashville and shit. Finna start streaming and shit. Y'all stay tuned. I'm finna start YouTube. I'm finna start doing all this shit.
Don't tell them what you finna do, just start, bro. All of y'all, don't tell them what you gonna do, just do it.
So, like, is you going to college down there, or you just going down there just to get on type shit?
What y'all don't know, a nigga had like to cook, I'm finna go to culinary school on God.
Real,
yeah. A lot of niggas don't know what to do with their life. I gotta do something like cool. We in Memphis, we ain't even really like that shit.
Ain't nothing in Memphis.
Another local rapper named Baby Bumstock would sit down for an interview with Kiwi the day after his cousin Fatslime died. 2 days before that, Bumstock was shot in the face.
Wow.
And luckily survived.
Yeah, yesterday, yeah.
In the face?
My little cousin, the Fatslime, I just passed away yesterday.
They getting blown down.
Like,
respectfully. You got popped in the face and then your homie got popped?
So
or your
let's
cousin
get a little
got
bit
popped?
into Fatslime, because when
I would have changed my life.
I had saw it on your page. But at first
I
I
would have
thought y'all
moved.
just trolling, so I'm thinking like he probably like just did some shit or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't think he actually had passed away.
Yeah.
So I saw everybody.
But I don't got that much pride and ego. That's
passed away and stuff.
I ain't gonna
They
lie.
should change for the better.
My whole lit. Like, bro, cause 2 days before he had passed away, I had got shot. So, shit.
You still got it right
like,
there?
Man, this shit never just happened. Cause, like, damn, like, how the fuck, you know, like, nobody. Man,
They say he was dissing the dead. I would hate to the opposite song. Literally.
I'm still like, I'm still shook up out the shit, but you know, it cool. It's just
You know, they spinning like a laundromat about that.
If this video is to serve any purpose other than covering another senseless killing, it's to show the power in how you choose to portray yourself.
You gotta watch what you say and do.
The energy you put out
Power and all of that.
always come back. And for those too young and dumb to understand, let me simplify things.
Yeah, break this
If
down.
you think this is lame and you'd rather look like this, you're already lowering your chances of making
The lames win the more and more years pass. I'm telling
If you want to catch
it's
a
always
case
the lame that
because
win
you
in the
wanna
end.
tote guns before you turn 21.
Slow
when you
grind
can
better than no
actually
grind,
legally,
and it's definitely better than
you're
the sale in
already
hell.
lowering your chances of making more than minimum wage, as you're gonna be a felon. You're setting yourself up for failure and to be nothing more than a fucking hashtag on your homie's Instagram page as they write long live whatever the fuck your name
100.
is. See, Fatslime thought it was funny to post on TikTok when me and bro tried to change because it's 2025,
but a sweet young walk past us with a peanut butter 19 next with a crisp back mag.
He's talking about robbing a soft kid for his gun.
That's why I'm wondering, gang, like, when did being slimy and stealing and I guess has that always been a street, or did that just become cool? Because since when do we go on TikTok and talk about taking guns, gang? TikTok. I thought he was a gangster. He not allowed to be on TikTok. I'm not a gangster, so I can use TikTok. He a gangster. He not allowed to use TikTok. On phone now. He not allowed to do that.
And now his comments say R.I.P.
R.I.P. that man.
It's more than likely Bumstock still has staples in his face from getting shot, and hopefully he learns from Fatslime's mistakes.
Get the hell
and
on.
Gets far away from Memphis.
Literally.
I hope he understands the chance that he has and the chance that you all watching have at staying out of the streets and actually living life.
You could live.
Now, I wanted to cover this video for a few reasons.
You could be dying to live. They living to die.
Back to the quote that I used to speak on back when I started YouTube.
Man, that was hot. I was hot.
Watch your thoughts, they become your words.
Watch
your words, they become your feelings. Watch your feelings,
they become your actions.
Watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your
habits, they become your life.
Lifestyle. Watch your lifestyle, it controls your destiny.
100.
As soon as you stop portraying to be something online, you know, you're showing off guns, you're talking about doing this, doing that.
Everybody be putting up an image. You can just be yourself.
Yourself a certain mentality that doesn't just stay with you when you're on Instagram. When you leave the house, you carry this mentality.
You telling yourself you got to keep the image up.
Thinking slowly starts to become your way of living.
That's 100 though. People be fighting so hard for an image, especially in the communities like these, like Memphis, all this, like where they really fighting to make it out. They forget the goal is to make it out. Like that be what I be saying when I be watching these videos and I be seeing these dudes who got beef and all this stuff, and they trying to buy the newest designer and they trying to buy chains and they get online popping it like they just did they big one. Like, gang, how about you get your shit together to change your family life? How about you get out the trenches? How about you reinvest into your career, your rap career, or whatever you doing, so that you can live a better life instead of splurging like you made it? Because you trying to live the life of the rapper or whoever you looking up to that already made it. Whether they was a gangster like you or they just made it out regular. It's like, it don't even make sense. Because you trying to put up an image, you can't keep it up. And that's why you be seeing these little rappers like crashing out, going to prison, going to rob people and do all this goofy stuff because they can't keep up the image that they trying to show everybody else when you could just be yourself. Do your homework on being yourself. What?
And then all of a sudden, even if you had nothing to do with this lifestyle now has something to do with you.
If you with it, you can get it.
Because you're bringing forth the characteristics of living that life.
If you with it, you can get it. Do you hear me?
Introducing negative things into your daily routine.
Right.
And through that, you end up with a result like this.
Completely avoidable.
Graduated high school and decided to do music videos, smoking weed with a gun.
All the killers been dropped out.
What type of energy do you think you're bringing forth?
Yeah, barely finished school.
Where were the parents, the adults, anybody that could have stepped in and been like, what the fuck are you doing?
And that's a real trench baby.
I didn't graduate high school. I dropped out of high school. I was in prison when people were still in high school.
Right.
So it's like, for my generation,
and ain't nothing glorious about that. It's just
if you were still in school, you were already looked at a certain type of way. Like, you can't be that official in the street.
Right, because we way deep in the trenches.
You made it to school. It's like the rappers that make it to college. How were you already in the street if you graduated high school? Rappers that make it to college.
Gang. Is they standing over that little ass chain? That's the op chain, and they standing over? Oh no, they different. They different.
How were you already in the street if you
graduated
they doing it
for the gram? This generation something different.
Ball. That means after school, you weren't at the park fighting the other kids.
Even the street niggas do it for the gram.
You were at practice, practicing for the game on the weekend. People want to portray certain shit.
Right.
It's accepted.
I be telling the hoopers that. What your little ass trying to be gangster for? Go play your sports. Go change your family life. Ain't nothing cool about this.
But rest in peace to Fatslime, and I
think it look gun cool?
Even if it's only one of y'all.
You think somebody dying cool?
One of y'all watching this.
I thought we was trying to live to 60 and make millions. Don't even subscribe to me if you ain't trying to live to 60 and make millions.
Next video I cover. There's no sparing anybody. I don't do shout outs. I don't do videos of, you know, you just made $1 million. You just became successful.
Right.
You just. I don't do those type of videos. You only end up on my channel if you die.
If you get your ass stretched, you get spanked,
shit
you do some wild stuff, you getting too gangster.
The goal.
Facts. He ain't even lying, cause this is the same thing. The reason I had this TV channel, cause this what LeBron them like to watch, right? They like to see some hats. They like to see brand new fitteds. They want to see the newest rapper. They want to see gangsterism, cause that's what they pushing in our community. And it's sad, cause that's what all the money behind. And they think that this actually the way to do it. They actually think they doing a big one. They doing a big one by being a failure. So you get out. So you graduate. You're doing something that's adding success to your life. And then the first thing you do is like, let's go. I did something positive. Brand new switchy on the way. That's like, come on, bro. We got to be better people. Like, because at the same time, you could have been the person who influenced someone to be better. But you decided you want to make your life worse and put the guns up. Oh, bro, how about you go ahead and make a little sack? He said his music was getting millions. I would have got the hell on. But he probably think that the only reason he's getting his audience is because he doing bad stuff. So he think, damn, how I keep this shit up? I got to do worse stuff. And it's just a negativity cycle. But I appreciate y'all for watching this video with me because I make some money. I really like to talk money, but you know, y'all really my people. Like, especially them folks who like this type of content. You really my type of person. So we got to lock in like that all the way. And so what I need you to do for me, like the video and then just watch another video. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.